Hi, my name is Sarah Barrett. I work with the Department of Health. I am the Division Director for the Medical and Support Training Team. We have Preston here with us today. We are reviewing how to set up a Binax testing event and also how to do a self-collect swab. The first step is Preston would have pre-registered at testreg.nd.gov. That's testreg.nd.gov. Prior to coming to the testing event, everybody who plans on being tested for that day will need to be pre-registered. This process is a one-time process. You do not need to pre-register every time you come. So this is Preston's first time getting tested. He has pre-registered, and we will come to the registration table. At the registration table, he will be asked his name and his birthday. If you need a roster within your school for the results, I would encourage you to either have something pre-printed or to ask your registration individual to write a roster for you. We are encouraging you to write your name and birthday on a sticker, and then also be able to place a time for the staff member themselves to record their time during the testing event. The person at the registration table would then attach that sticker to the card itself, being sure to not cover up the QR code within the Binax test itself. She would then scan the card. There's a video explaining how to use Dynamics to find individuals' names and birthdays and to link that card to that specific staff member. And if you would look at this card, the way that it's written is on the bottom of the card. We want to make sure that we keep the integrity of this QR code, because if there's an ink dot within this QR code, it will no longer be scannable. Once the card is linked, the registration individual would put 6 drops of the reagent within the top hole of the card. They would then take a biohazard bag or a Ziploc bag if you do not have access to a biohazard bag, and hand the swab, the bag, and the card itself to the individual being tested. So Preston now has his supplies and he's going to enter the testing room. He will close the door behind him. We want to encourage that all testing rooms have well-ventilated areas. If you have windows accessible, please open your windows. The individual being swabbed or swabbing themselves will then open up the swab package. Make sure that you grab the stick and not the swab itself. Take it out of the package. Take the mask off. And as you swab, you need to swab both nares, going in about 1 inch and rotating all the way around the nair itself, not just rotating the swab. So you'll go 5 times, 5 seconds, and then go the other side. 4, 5. Once that's complete, you would take the swab, insert it into the bottom hole, and put it parallel with the table and rotate it 3 times clockwise or to the right. Take your adhesive off, seal your card, and write the time that you've collected. And then put your card within your bag. If you're using a biohazard bag, please ensure that the writing of the bag is on the bottom side so that it's still easy to scan and read the card through the plastic itself. Once you've collected, you put your mask back on. Before Preston would leave the room, he would wipe off the table, wipe off the pen, hand sanitize, walk back out of the door. Once the specimen has been collected by the staff member, they would bring the card to a separate table where the individual reading the cards would be waiting. Please keep this table separate from the registration table so that the registration table can remain clean. The person at reading the cards will need to wear gloves and a mask as well, and monitor the 15 to 30 minutes from when the specimen was collected. If they are unable at this point to utilize Dynamics to record the result, I would encourage you to write the result, negative or positive, on the outside of the bag. Please do not open the bag once it's been sealed. And then at the end, when Dynamics is available to you, you can record the results within the Dynamics process. Once the results have been read and recorded within Dynamics, it must be discarded of within a red biohazard bag. The reason that we are placing these cards within a biohazard bag or within a sealed bag is because they are potentially carrying a live virus. The reagent does not denature the virus in any way, so we are sealing it to protect you, your staff, and the environment that you're in. It is a very important step. At the end of your event, please seal your biohazard bags and take them to your pre-identified location, to the contract that you have with discarding your biohazard.